Imagine this. It's late at night. The house is quiet. You're scrolling on your phone when suddenly your dog sits up, ears straight, eyes locked on the corner of the room. You see nothing. You hear nothing. But your dog growls under his breath. Your skin tingles. What's out there? Did he just sense that you can't? That's the mysterious superpower of dogs. Today we're going to explore 11 strange things that only dogs can see and hear, but you can't. And trust me, after this, you'll look at your pup with brand new respect. Let's start with number 1. Dogs can hear sounds at frequencies way beyond human ears. While you and I max out at around 20,000 hertz, your dog can pick up sounds as high as 65,000 hertz. That means when a mouse squeaks inside your walls, or when a mosquito buzzes in the far corner of the room, your dog knows it instantly. Ever seen your pup tilt their head or bark at seemingly nothing? Chances are, they just picked up a sound so faint or high-pitched, your ears never stood a chance. One dog owner once shared that her golden retriever would run to the garage door and bark almost a full minute before her husband's car even pulled into the driveway. She thought it was psychic, until she realized her dog was simply hearing the engine long before it got close. Number 2 is their long-distance hearing. Dogs don't just hear higher frequencies, they can also hear from much farther away. While we might hear someone talking from across the room, your dog can hear someone walking down the block. Imagine being able to hear footsteps or keys jingling from hundreds of feet away. That's your dog's reality. So, the next time your pup sprints to the door before you even see headlights outside, don't be surprised. Their ears already told them who's coming. For them, it's like living with surround sound turned up to max. Number 3 is about emotions. Dogs can hear tiny changes in our voices that we don't even notice ourselves. You might say, "I'm okay" with a smile, but your voice carries the smallest tremble, and your dog picks it up. That's why they always seem to know when you're stressed, even when you're trying to hide it. One woman told me her husky always crawls into her lap when she has a bad day at work, even though she never says a word about it. Dogs hear the truth in our voices. It's not magic. It's their incredible hearing, tuned to us like a radio station. Now, number 4. Dogs can hear what's happening inside your house walls. Yeah, this one can get creepy. That scratching sound of mice in the attic, or maybe a squirrel trying to sneak into the chimney. You don't notice, but your dog's ears are already locked on it. Sometimes when they bark at walls or stare at the ceiling, they're not being weird. They're literally alerting you to hidden life inside your home. In fact, many pest control experts say the first sign of a rodent problem is actually a dog acting restless around certain walls. Number 5 is a visual superpower. Dogs can see ultraviolet light. To us, the world looks pretty plain. To dogs, UV light reveals hidden patterns, like trails left behind by other animals or faint markings in the grass. When your dog sniffs a patch of ground obsessively, it may look totally normal to you, but in their eyes, that spot is glowing with information. It's like having an invisible highlighter over the world. No wonder they're such amazing trackers. They literally see what we cannot. Number 6 is about movement. Dogs process movement differently than we do. Their eyes catch flickers, shadows, and reflections much faster than ours. That's why your dog might bark at a shadow on the wall, chase a flashlight beam like it's alive, or stare at the TV like the animals inside are really in the room. A small flicker of a bulb, the shifting shadow of a tree outside, it might go completely unnoticed by you, but to your dog, it's crystal clear and very much alive. Number 7 explains a lot of mystery behaviors. Dogs can hear high-pitched electronic sounds that drive them crazy. That faint buzz from your phone charger, your television when it's on standby, or even certain light bulbs. They all make sounds you can't hear, but your dog can. That's why sometimes they avoid a room or bark at a device like it's alive. To them, it's not silent, it's noisy. Imagine trying to relax while hearing a constant high-pitched whistle that never stops. That's what some electronics feel like to dogs. Now, number 8 is one of the most heartwarming. Dogs can hear your heartbeat when they're close. Picture your pup curled up on your chest, head resting near your heart. They're not just being cute. They're literally listening to your rhythm. Some researchers even believe dogs notice when your heartbeat speeds up, which means they can sense your stress before you even realize it. That's why they sometimes comfort you when you didn't even ask. One veteran once shared that his service dog would nudge him right before he had a panic attack. The dog could hear the change in his heart before he felt it. That's how deeply connected they are. Number 9 takes us outside. Dogs can hear thunderstorms way before we do. Long before clouds roll in or the first drop of rain falls, your dog hears the rumbles from miles away. That's why many dogs act anxious or hide under the bed while the sky still looks perfectly clear to you. They're not being dramatic. They're bracing for something you don't even realize is coming yet. And honestly, that explains why some dogs develop thunder anxiety. They sense the storm for much longer than we do. The 10th strange sense is about vibrations. Dogs can hear and even feel changes in the ground. Think about heavy trucks approaching, trains in the distance, or even earthquakes. Their sensitive paws and ears pick up vibrations long before we feel them. There are countless stories of dogs acting restless or anxious minutes before an earthquake hits. It's not superstition, it's survival. They're in tune with the earth in a way we can't even imagine. Finally, number 11. Dogs can detect people approaching long before we see them. Maybe it's the sound of footsteps carried by the wind, or maybe it's the faintest scent traveling through the air. Either way, that moment when your dog runs to the door before the knock or barks before you even hear footsteps, it feels like they have a sixth sense. But really, it's their incredible ears, nose, and instincts working together like a finely tuned radar system. So next time your dog stares at a wall, growls at the empty corner, or runs to the door before you hear a thing, don't brush it off as weird. Remember, they're living in a world of sights and sounds we'll never experience. A world where every shadow, every whisper, and every vibration tells a story. And in that world, they're our guardians, our comforters, and our best friends. If this made you feel even closer to your furry friend, don't forget to like this video. Share it with another dog lover who's always wondering why their pup acts strange. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another chance to see the world through your dog's eyes. Because the more we understand them, the deeper our bond grows. Thanks for watching, and tonight, give your dog a little extra love for all the things they see and hear that you never will.